This is a quick tip on how I use the drum sander for the majority of my work. So this is a white oak desk that I'm building. It will have white oak veneer, and I'm going to band the front edge. So I want the material to be the exact width of, we could call these the stiles and rails or the face frame. So in this case, I'll get started on the table saw, ripping the strips of wood. I'll rip them a little bit heavier, maybe a 1/16 or just a little bit less than a 1/16 heavy. And then I'll go to the drum sander to bring the material down to an exact width and thickness, and also remove any blade marks or burn marks. When I use the drum sander, I start out with the drum higher than the material, and as the material is going through, I slowly bring the drum down until it just touches the first piece. After the first piece goes through, then I'll run the rest of the pieces where it's just taking a little bit off. One of the main things with the drum sander is you don't want to remove too much material at one time. When I run the material through, you'll be able to hear the difference as soon as the drum hits the wood. Okay, so now that I know that I'm just removing a tiny bit of material, I'll run all the parts through. In this case, I only have 2 parts, but sometimes I have several parts, and then I'll run maybe 8 or 9 pieces through at a time. So I've had a lot of questions about my drum sander over the past year or so that's why I made this short video, because for the most part, that's how I use the drum sander. I don't really use it so much for tabletops or countertops. It's really for removing that tiny bit of material, removing blade marks and burn marks, and bringing the material down to that exact measurement. So whether it's a small project like this desk, or if you think about building a bookcase where you're just stacking plywood boxes and then you're edge banding the plywood, the idea of being able to rip all that material a little bit heavy and then run it through the drum sander and bring that material to an exact measurement so there's no variations in the material, there's no blade marks, not only makes your work look much more professional, but it also saves you a lot of time. So that is the Jet 1836. I think it's great for a small shop like mine. I consider it one of the essential tools, like shop tools. So I'm thinking of kind of like a table saw, a joiner, bandsaw, miter station, and a drum sander. So definitely a very useful tool. I wanted to take a minute and thank everybody for tuning in each week. My channel just hit 400,000 subscribers. I'm really excited about that, and I really have you guys to thank for not only tuning in, but hitting that that thumbs up button, for leaving comments. The comments are a huge motivator to get out here, produce videos, and get them up on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. This is turning into my career. I'm really excited about 2019. The plan is to either build or renovate a house. It's kind of a long shot plan, but I'm really working hard to make it happen. And if I can, I think the content is going to be really exciting, because then I'll be able to do all the different things that I really like to do, from built-ins to freestanding furniture to painting rooms to custom artwork. It should be a lot of fun. So thanks again. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. I'll see you next year.